Hello my friend Bridge Masters, welcome to this new appointment on my teaching table. We will start after the jingle. Okay, this end everybody is not vulnerable. The dealer is Nord. Nord has 8, 10, 11 points. They are not even bad because we have two aces, a good art suite, but I still not recommend you to open with 11 a balanced hand in first or second position because you don't know how many points has your partner. You could end up to play some very difficult 3 no trump contract at level 2 or 3. So I would recommend you to just pass with this kind of 11. Before to go ahead with the bidding, please don't forget to support the channel. If you like the format of the channel and my video and you're learning something, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, share, leave a comment, or any of these actions is I'm very grateful for because they help the channel to grow and YouTube to expose the content to many people. If you are new to the game and don't even know the basics, I would recommend you to subscribe to the channel, watch all the videos, and in particular get started with the playlist where I give an overview about the game. Just follow the link in the description. So East has 10-13 points with a 2 suited hand, spades and diamonds. Is going to open 1 spade, of course. South has 10 points with 6 hearts, not vulnerable. Here I would overcall 2 hearts anyway, because I have 6 cards, king, queen, so I would bid 2 hearts, okay? West has 6 points with the 3 cards supporting spades, so 2 spades. North has a support is the maximum of the pass, so almost basically opening values that these are, and we know that our partner overcall level 2, so has a good end, and we have also his 10, 9, 8 in hearts. So we want to play the game, but pay attention here, don't bid straight away for hearts, not because that's not the right contract. We have to play for hearts, whatever. If we do it, we don't do it, we don't care, we still have to play for hearts. The problem is that if we bid straight for us, is usually is weaker than if you do a Q bid. The right bid here is to bid the 3 spades to show a good hand with supporting hearts. We are still forced into 4 hearts because our partner cannot pass us to bid 4 hearts, but we are also giving a message. Basically, we are saying if the opponents go to 4 spades, I have a good hand, so we are not in defense, we are on offense on this hand, okay? So this is the message we are passing with the 3 spades. Now, what should East do? Because on the 3 spades as a not minimum hand, as no hearts, so for sure on eventually 4 hearts I'm going to bid 4 spades for sure. What I want to do anyway is to also show something to my partner that is for diamonds. I want to say to my partner, if they go to 4 hearts, pay attention that I have spades and hearts, so before to double, consider this eventually, because I don't have hearts. If my partner in West could have a lot of hearts, I don't know, and I want to make sure that he understands I'm short on hearts, I have an offensive end, 2 suited offensive ends. This is what I want, the suits I can play, so if he doubles it, he has to take consideration if they are going to pass or not the spades and the diamonds. Okay, now South that started with a weekend can have the option to pass because the 2 hearts honestly already said everything and they have 3 losers in spades. Here I will correct to 4 spades. And now Nord has something difficult because cannot easily double these 4 spades, especially after the 4 diamonds of his, most probably has to pass. And now in South we have to make a decision. Here we have a single in club, ace of diamonds. Honestly, I'm not going to defend, and most probably we start with the 4 of club, considering that my partner bid 3 spades before, so showing a good hand. So let's say that I start with the 4 of club to get a rough, and this is a dummy. Okay, when the dummy comes down, basically East, I have to make a plan. Okay, this 4 clubs looks really a single because there's not been opening lead in art, so most probably in this situation this a side suit is for sure a single. Okay, so how do we plan the game? Spades, with the only issue would be the jack 4. If someone has the jack 4, is quite improbable that South has single in clubs and single in spades. So, and probably if you had the jack 4 in spades, would have not started trying to rough, but probably started with hearts to outplay us. So We can expect the spades to be split 3-2, and so we should not have losers in spades. We don't have losers in hearts. Clubs, we have out the ace and jack, and anyway we are going to maybe to get a ruff. And diamonds, we have out ace and queen. Okay, the ace of club, there's nothing we can do. If we get a ruff, there's nothing we can do. So these two tricks, there's nothing we can do. We can pitch eventually to diamonds. Then we have to play the finest to the queen of diamonds. The only when we enter to the dummy, we have to play nine of diamonds and make it round the table, and hoping that the queen is in order to make our 4 spades. So 4 of clubs, here we stay low. Let's say that here we win with the ace and come back with the jack to say I have the ace of heart, basically. Here we can win with the queen, that's nothing changes. And here we can play the 7 of heart. We stay low, ace, and we ruff in our hand. At this point, now that we ruff in our hand, we draw the trumps. We play also the king. We play the 8 of club to the 9. We can cash the king of club and the 10 of club for the pitching some diamonds. And now we are at the moment of truth. We play the 9 of diamonds, and on the low we stay low, hoping that the queen is in north. When now if I'm out, I can win and play the king of heart. Nothing would have changed if you duck, and now the opponent can just cash the remaining winners with the cross ruff action for 4 spades done. Sometimes you have really some interesting hands where we can maybe make 4 spades on one line and 4 hearts on the other. Maybe on the other line cannot make 4 hearts because you are going to play 2 spades and 2 diamonds. But anyway, 4 spades on east-west side was better. Maybe a heart opening league in this case would have worked better, because still the opponent can pay the 2 clubs and also has to then guess it right, the queen of diamonds, and on a heart can start to become short in the end. Thank you for watching this, and see you next time. Bye bye.